WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany, tasting often rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have something from Balvenie, the new 16-year-old French Oak bottling, finished in Pineau Casks. 47.6% ABV, yay! Whiskybase 206555. Now, the question of the day is, what is the price? In the UK, we're paying about £125. Over here in Germany, we're paying about 160 euros. That exchange rate doesn't work out. So over here in Europe, we're paying much more than they're paying for over in the UK. Why? Now, I have to admit, there's a website over in the Netherlands called musthavemalts.com. They want 290 euros for this bottle, which I definitely cannot support, recommend, or even, mention again. So what am I going to compare it to? We're now landed up at Jura. Jura French Oak. Now, this bottle, I can get 3 of these for 1 of these. Now, the same guy who gave me the sample of the 15-year-old Madeira, Silvio, also gave me this sample, so thank you very much. I think I forgot to say thank you in my German video. Shame on me. What a bad whiskey tuber I am sometimes. Now, I also forgot to read a little bit about the different information that I can give about the Balvenie distillery, according to my nice little book here, the Malt Whiskey Yearbook 2022. What I did not know is the Balvenie is number 6 in the world for single malt sales, right behind Glenmorangie. And since 2015, their sales have actually increased by 50%, which is a lot. And they sell about almost 5 million bottles a year of whiskey, which is not bad. So 1 and 2 would be Glenlivet and Glenfiddich, and then we work our way down to Glenmorangie, and then here we have the Balvenie. William Grant and Sons, so the same people that own Glenfiddich. If you're actually at Glenfiddich, you almost spit and hit Balvenie or throw a rock. It's that close. Now, some of you might not know that the distillery is equipped here with 9 wooden and 5 stainless steel washbacks. They have a fermentation time of about 68 hours. They have 5 wash stills, but they have 6 spirit stills. And as I said, they're looking to do 30 mashes a week for about 7 million liters of alcohol. They do have 1 week a year where they do peated whiskey, somewhere between 20 and 40 ppms. It used to be called Peat Week. Now it's the Week of Peat because of trademark issues and so on and so on. Even the big boys like Balvenie sometimes just do something and then later on they find out, whoops, someone else actually has that trademark on that name. So this whiskey is now part of the Cask Finish series. So we have the Double Wood 12-year-old, we have the Caribbean Cask 14-year-old, we have the new French Oak 16-year-old, and we have the Portwood 21-year-old, which I can't get my hands on at the moment. All right, so we came out this year, at least in travel retail over here, with an 18-year-old Balvenie Pedro Jimenez, and we had the, what was it called? I just did this, the Madeira 15-year-old. All right, very, very good. So now this whiskey is very nice. Much better than I thought it was going to be. I get a floral, almost lavender moment combined with honey, apricots, a little bit of marzipan going on in there, and a little bit of like a lemon zest. It's really good. I like. Someone even wrote down jasmine. So I have a jasmine tea. I can totally connect with that. It's different. Now, the casks were actually discovered by the U.S. brand ambassador. His name is, I have to go back here, Lorna Cousin. Sorry if I got your name wrong here. He is the U.S. brand ambassador. And during one of his many visits, according to the video I watched here, to the French wine vineyards, he became interested in Pineau, Pineau des Charantes. Sorry about my French. And he actually recommended that the master blender, David C. Stewart, actually take a look at these casks here. French oak. Very, very interesting. Now, Jura is not the, at least with us geeks here, our connoisseurs, not the brand that actually has the best reputation. I visited Jura, the distillery, in May of 2022, and I was thoroughly impressed with what they did. I might have came home with COVID from that place, but this is, it's 42%. Yes, it does have artificial coloring. Yes, it is chill filtered. But unfortunately over here, we don't know. Neither the bottle nor the box nor the can says anything about natural color. It doesn't say anything about non-chill filtration. I hope not, especially with this light color and especially with the 47.6% ABV. But please put it on your packaging so we know. This at least says mit Zuckercolor, because it's also for the German market. Now, I mentioned in my German video that my son and my daughter-in-law, they have a company car, and it's a C-Class Mercedes, brand new. It's a nice car. I drive a Skoda, which is basically a little bit cheaper version of a Volkswagen. Now, when I get into their car, it's like, wow, this is really nice. But you get used to it fairly quickly. And then I get back in my car, it goes, oh, yeah. Yeah, you get what you pay for. And I must admit, sometimes I'm very, very happy with what I get, what I pay for. I'm not going to have a C-Class Mercedes. It's not what I'm actually looking for in life. I'm looking for my car that I drive, and it's really reliable. It's comfortable enough for me, and it has everything I need. So, and that's this Jura. This is a luxury whiskey. This is 65 euros. This is something I'm not going to be drinking every day or buying left and right and giving to friends and so on. And so this is something that I really should say is a little bit more exotic here. Cheers. I get a lot more of that lemon peel, a lemon zest going on. They call it grapefruit. I'm going to call it a little bit of a like a white plum moment. It's not sweet. It's got a little bit of a tart moment. Not bitter, tart. It has some of that spice in there, but it's all very, very harmonious. It's very, very well done. This is for me a spring summer whiskey. It's got a freshness to it. It has this liveliness to it. It has this white Pinot or red Pinot moment going on here. This is good. It was actually red Pineau Casks that were used here. Very, very nice. I'm going to give this whiskey a B-. Now, the price, as I mentioned with my C-Class and my Fabia Skoda comparison here, this is a D++ whiskey for value for money. I cannot recommend it. Now, if you are a big fan of Balvenie and $150, euros, pounds, whatever, is not going to set you back too much, go for it. Hey, that's what whiskey's for. But if you're looking for something as a value for money, this is not the place to look. All right, this is not what you're going to have. But the flavor experience is very nice. A B-. So, first question from Balvenie, what do you like? And second question, what French oak matured products can you recommend? Now, to go over here real quick to the Jura. The 42% feel weak. There's an okay flavor profile on here. You have a little bit of that French oak. It's recognizable but yet this with its lemony, tart, spring, grapefruit moment is just better. And I am content with this, but I'm absolutely pleased with this. Now, if it's coming out of my own pocket, what am I going to do? Da-da-da-da-da, or something else totally different. So that's my personal opinion. So what can you recommend from French Oak casks for single malt Scotch or whatever else? Even American, Davies County has French Oak. There are a couple other places that have used French Oak as well. And yeah, what other Balvenie products do you like and can recommend? WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here. Like, subscribe, tell others, and see you very soon. Bye-bye.